Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. So, if bago ka dito and kakapanood mo lang ng video ko, I create contents about work from home, productivity, self-development, and freelancing lifestyle. So, if you like those kind of topic, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell button down below so that you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. As you can see, I have a different background right now kasi na-realize ko mas maganda talaga gamitin yung natural light. And a short storytelling time lang muna. Kasi I'm so stressed kaninang umaga kasi nag-message yung one of my team na hindi pa daw dumating yung sahod nila. And supposedly, dapat Friday pa, dumating na yung sahod kasi at least 1 to 2 banking days lang at dapat dadating na yung sahod. But then, ano na ngayon? Tuesday na ngayon. Wednesday na ngayon. Wala pa rin daw. I tried to message my friend na nasa BPI kasi yung pinadalahan ko is bank na BPI. And I asked her if she can check the account. Pero unfortunately, hindi niya makacheck kasi it's BPI family savings account, something ganon. And then, yun, yung ginawa ko na lang, chinek ko yung mga emails, notification if the transaction went well. Pagkita ko sa mga details, hindi pala BPI yung nakalagay na bangko. It's Asia Trust Development Bank or something ganon. I'm not sure kung anong bank yun. Basta sa iba siya na bank. And then, it's just weird. Bakit kaya na-go through siya kahit mali yung bangko? And right now, ang ginawa ko na lang is nagpadala ako ulit and mas nilakihan ko yung bonus nila. Kasi syempre nahiya ako kasi supposedly nagamit na nila yung pera ng Friday pa, but until now wala pa rin. So I just make sure na may pakonsuelo ako kasi nahiya ako sobra. Kasi I can feel that it's my fault kasi hindi ko siya dinouble check. Kasi gumagamit lang ako ng template eh. Every time na magsisend ka ng money sa ibang account, automatic nagsisave yun sa details nila. And I just used that one and then pinadala ko na. But it turns out, I don't know if that's a bug or something or napindot ko lang talaga. Pero nag-iba yung bangko niya. That's why hindi pumasok. Yan, nagpadala na lang ako tapos dinagdagan ko yung pinadala ko para at least parang mawala yung guilt na nafe-feel ko ngayon. And that's what I always tell to my team na every time na may mali sa computation ko sa sahod nyo, or every time hindi ako nakapagpasahod on time, or hindi pa dumating, just always remind me na, uy, Suy, hindi mo pa nabigay yung sahod ko, or Suy, yung computation mo ngayon is wrong kasi ganito dapat yun. Sometimes nakakalimutan ko talaga. Sa dami ng iniisip ko kasi may own clients din ako that I have to attend to, but I know it's not a valid reason. But yeah, just wag kayong mahiya to say, Suy, mali ang computation mo. Suy, sana ang sahod ko. Suy, hindi pa nakarating ang sahod ko. Can you please check it? Yung mga ganun na mga bagay when it comes to money. And hindi kayo dapat mahiya to ask for your money, to ask how I compute it, yung mga ganun. Kasi hindi nyo naman yan inutang or hindi nyo naman yan hiningi sa akin. Pinagtrabahuan nyo yan. So, yan talaga yung always ko na sinasabi sa kanila. And I'll update you guys pag bumalik yung pera na mali ko na ipadala. So, hopefully, bumalik yon. But for now, I'm going to teach you on how to use Asana, a project management tool like Trello, and kung paano siya gamitin to handle projects sa client mo or for your personal life mo. And it's nice to use Asana. Me, myself, I prefer Asana compared to Trello because of a lot of things. A lot of reasons. So, I tell you why later. Okay, so much for the talking and story time. Right now, I'm going to teach you on how to use Asana to handle the projects of your clients or to even organize your personal and business life. So, yeah. And the reason why I decided to create 2 tutorials for the project management tools, the Trello, which is what I did before, and right now, the Asana, it's because most of the clients right now are using either of these 2 project management tool, and then yung previous client ko kasi, yung ginagamit mostly is yung Asana, but right now, ang mga clients ko ngayon are using Trello. So, maybe someday, kailangan nyo ng tutorials for Asana. Someday, maybe someday, or right now, kailangan nyo din ng tutorials for Trello. So, pwede nyo tignan kung anong difference ng dalawa. And, makikita nyo kung mas ano yung gusto nyo between the two. So, yeah. Let's happen now on my laptop. Currently, you are seeing my screen right now. And if you don't have a Gmail account, I would like you to create one. It's just very easy. And after that, you can now go to you can now create your Asana account. So, yung Asana account, may free version siya at meron din siyang pro version. And I'm pretty much sure that yung free account niya is very okay na. Or you don't have to subscribe sa kanilang premium account. And here, I'm just going to create a new account so that you can see on how to really set up from the start. So try Asana for free. So I'm just going to put my email address here, sign up, and then continue with Google. You just have to click this one and make sure that you are logged into your Gmail account and click your email and then set up your profile. So for here, I will just put my whole name and my team. What type of team are you on? So I will just put general project management. I will just put my name. And if you have a team or kung wala kang team, just put your email instead. And then, ito, you don't have to do this. Gusto lang naman natin i-avail yung free niya. I would highly recommend that you can just close that one and go to your email again. And then, go to Asana. After that, ito na yung mangyayari. Kung gusto nyong upgrade siya to Pro, you can just click this one here. But we're not going to do that. We are just going to stick with the free version. So, ito yon. So, dito makikita mo yung home, makikita mo yung my task, inbox, dito lalabas yung mga convos nyo or mga bagong task, yung mga ganun. Portfolio. So, you can also invite a person here na mag-join sa Asana board mo. You can put a name here. But then, we need to create a new project. For example, I will create a blank project. Meron siyang mga templates na dito, but as what I have said, I prefer to create a new project para ma-customize ko talaga siya sa kung anong gusto ko. Okay, so let's just put this one personal. Nakalagay dito kung ano yung gusto mo. Board ba siya? Or nakalist ba siya? Or nakakalendar ba siya? So, this one, I'm just going to put board. And ito, private lang ba siya? Since this is my personal, I will make it private. If you will create a project where yung nasa invite mo makakakita, you have to make it public. So, kung may invite ako, makikita din nila yung ginawa ko na new project. Pero if I'm going to click private, ako lang yung makakakita nito. Let's create a project. So, ito yung mangyayari. Katulad din siya sa Trello, right? Dito, yung to do, in progress, done. We can also create the same sa Trello na ginawa ko. Pwede natin siyang dagdagan ng for approval. And kung you just have to drag it, kung kailangan mo siyang i-change, or lagyan natin ng siya for revision, something like that. Ang tawag dito doon sa Trello, this is a list. To do, in progress, for approval, this is a list. Here, this is just a column. So, ito, task 1. Sa Trello, this is a card. But here, sa Asana, this is just a task. And, what's nice about this one is that pwede mo siyang makita as list. Pwede mo din siyang makita as calendar. Ang timeline, this is just for Pro. Yung magbabayad ka na. But, pwede naman siyang wala na. So, okay lang. We will just stick to it. And, again, if this is a private project, may nakalagay siya na lock. So, you have to change it na public para makita, make public para makita itong project na to sa mga in-invite mo dito. For example, I'm going to invite my other account. And then if I'm going to choose a starting project, I can click this one, personal. And she or he can see my project. But if ever, kung ayaw ko, I can just click that one and then send. And then, kahit nasa loob na siya sa Asana ko, hindi niya pa rin to makikita yung personal. Unless if magdadagdag ako ng board or magdadagdag ako ng another project and gagawin kong, let's say, this is for client 1 and let's say this is for board again. Gusto ko talaga kasi yung board kasi may visual siya kung ano yung natapos na, kung ano pa yung ginagawa pa at kung ano yung mga kasunod. Mas gusto ko siya na siya yung default view. Okay, so I will going to make this one public. So wala siyang naka-icon na padlock. At ito, automatic to siyang nakikita ni Britzy Suzy. Yung other account ko, automatic siyang nakikita kahit hindi ko siya ilagay kasi naka-public siya. And then right now, I'm going to teach you on how to create a task. For example, I will create a new project and make it YT channel. So, gagawa ako ng board or ng project for my YT channel. And I would like it to be public so that the other teams can see kung saan na kami sa project namin. In this part, I'm going to put here the topic that I want. And then, scripting and filming, which is ako yung nag-work dito na part. And then, editing sa editor ko. And then, I will add new column for, let's say, for checking. And, dito, publishing. So, yan. So, for example, yung topic natin, for example, Asana. This is just a sample, guys, tutorial. So, dito, pwede kong i-assign to sa kung sino man yung mag-film. So, in my case, ako lang din naman. So, I can assign it to myself. And then, if ever my due date, so this Asana tutorial video should be published Monday. So, I'm gonna put it here, March 30. And then, I can put all the details in here. Links na kailangan ko makita, kung ano yung script ko, something like that. And then, I can also add a subtask. Dito ko ginagawa yung mga subtask. I'm literally putting everything like scripting, filming, seating, vlog, filming, screen, editing, raw, publishing. So, ang dami niyang steps. Most likely, ito lahat akin, pero ito, sa editor ko. So, for example, yung editor ko is yung mother account ko. So, ito, pwede ko siyang i-tag para malaman niya na may another video na ready. And then, revision, kung may papa-revise pa ako or wala na, I can also set a due date for this. So, this should be done if this will be uploaded 30, so this should be done 28. So, ganun. I can put everything here, yung mga due dates. And I can also put a note, like for example, edit whole video. This is different instruction here. So, pwede ko maglagay ng link dito para makita niya. And I can also tag her, for example, ganyan, para makita niya. And, pwede din akong mag-add ng subtask. Like, for example, get free stock videos. Okay, so yung mga ganun, get free stock audio for yoga. Something like that. So, as you can see, pwede ka maglagay ng task. This is a task, Asana tutorial. And, inside sa Asana tutorial, marami ka pang subtask. And inside sa subtask, meron ka pang another subtask dito. So, that's what I like sa Asana. Kasi, very detailed talaga siya. And, if tapos na to, you can just click click, pwede nyo itong lagyan ng deadline. Pwede din natin maglagay tayo ng naka-assign dito. For example, iba yung naka-assign na kumuha ng mga free stocks, yung mga ganon. But dalawa yun lang yung na-add ko na name. So, I will just click that one. So, that's that. And that's the difference, guys. And also, you can add attachments. You can add photos. You can add files like really document, PDF, yung mga ganon from your computer, from the Dropbox or Drive. Yung ganon. And this is also the subtask icon. You can get the link here and pwede mo tong ibigay sa kanya directly. Isend mo via Slack or via Skype or via Messenger. Anything na ginagamit nyo for communication aside from this, or even just email, you can just copy the link and then you can send it. Like for example, this one, you can just copy and then if they are going to open it, makikita nila yung sinend mo na task niya. So, that's easy how it is. And pwede din na, for example, dito, you can also hit like para makita niya na nakita mo na yung Asana tutorial or nakita mo yung notification about it. So, you can also do that one. Marami din ditong mga other features pa, like you can add tags, you can duplicate the task or whatsoever. Duplicate the task, it's very necessary, especially if marami kayong task na the same lang yung mga subtasks. So, you don't have to put it again, everything, the scripting, the filming, the same lang din naman to sa iba. Like for example, I'm going to duplicate this one and duplicate this task and create a new task. So, ang mangyayari, dito siya lalabas. Ito, makikita mo tong mga subtask na to. Ayan, 'di ba? I don't have to type it again. I will just need to change the topic. Like for example, Slack tutorial. Ganon. So, that's the purpose of the duplicate. Para hindi mo siya ulitin lahat. And that's that. And you can also drag this one. For example, I'm going to film it na and I will just transfer it here. And if ever, tapos ko na siyang ma-script and film, I will just have to check this one, the subtask. And pag na-rough cut ko na siya and nakalagay na ko ng instruction, I will just message my editor, hey, Suy, ready for editing. And then, I will just comment it out and then, ma-notify siya doon sa email niya na may message ako for her. And then, after that, pwede ko na naman siyang i-transfer sa editing. Therefore, this is ready for editing na. Everything is set up. My script na rough cut na yung mga videos, na film na and everything. So, ready na siya for editing. If ever, natapos na ni editor, she just needs to click this one and lagay niya lang dito yung link ng na-edit na niya. And then, i-add niya ako para malaman ko. Natapos na yung initial video. And, just comment it. So, manonotify na naman ako na tapos na yung pinagawa ko sa kanya. And then, also, after that, balik ka sa Asana tutorial. Dito na naman, pupunta na naman siya. I-upload niya dito yung thumbnail na ginawa niya. And, for example, this one, i-upload niya dyan. And then, itatag na naman ako for me to know na natapos na niya yung thumbnail. And then, just comment it. And then, go back again to Asana. This one. Tapos na, yung teaser, the same yung gagawin niya. And, basically, ganun yung mangyayari. Everything. And, yeah, that's that. And, if you are going to check that one here sa list, so, makikita mo dito yung topic. If you're going to put here, meron tayong Slack. Yung nilagay ko, diba? Under sa scripting, wala. Diba? Wala sa scripting. And dito sa editing, merong nakikita nating 12 na subtask and isang comment. So, you can just click that one and makikita mo yung sa loob ng task natin. So, ganito yung sa list. Yung makikita mo sa list is nakalist lang talaga yung mga columns and yung nasa loob ng mga task. So that's that. And for the calendar also, this is what I really like because the tasks are in a calendar form. Like for example, this one, I would really love to tick this one to on para makita ko yung Saturday and Sunday. So this one, nakita natin, dito ko nilagay yung Asana. And then, dito ko nilagay yung Asana. If marami kayong mga deadlines, dito nyo makikita. But yung ginawa natin, isa lang yung deadline dito, yung Asana tutorial. So, yeah, that's that. And the conversation, this is what I also love. You can put an update here. And you can put on track. For example, the first Asana tutorial video, I can put on track. And then, all good. Tapos itatag ko lang yung video editor ko. Or you can just put, hindi naman talaga necessary na may team ka. You can just put everything here just to let you know or just to make you keep on track or just really know that, okay, everything is good pala on this day. Yung nga ganon. And here you can make more conversation dito. And yeah, pwede ka rin mag-add. Pwede kang mag-add dito. And here, sa files, dito mo makikita yung lahat ng mga in-upload mo. Dito sa more and then files and then conversations. And then you can also put a progress here. And this one also, you can put anong project ito or para saan to na project. So, yun. If marami na talaga kayong mga projects na nalagay dito, and meron lang kayong mga iilan lang na always nyo ina-open, you can star this one and make it favorite and then malalagay siya dito sa favorites. So, kadalasan kasi, sa dami na ng mga projects, napupuno na yung mga projects dito. So, you can just star it like that. So, lalabas siya dito sa favorites para madali mo siyang makita. And if tapos na to siya na project and wala na kayong gagawin dyan, you can just also unstar that one. And then that's it. That's really the difference between the Trello and the Asana. That's why I love Asana more than Trello. But for beginners, I would highly recommend Trello. Especially yung mga non-techie clients. I prefer recommending the Trello than using the Asana. Again, guys, this project management tool is very good na even if it's not premium. Even if it's just free and it's already okay, it's already good. And also, you can download the app Asana sa mobile nyo so that you can also get notified every time someone changed the status, if it's complete or not, or meron ba silang kinoment or mention ka ba nila, madali kang manonotify because of the Asana app. I will let you see my screen sa phone ko to see how Asana looks like sa mobile. So, okay, so right now you are currently seeing my phone screen. So, mag-download lang kayo. Go to App Store. I think available din ito sa Android. Pero you're just going to search Asana. And then, ito yung icon niya sa Asana. And I've already downloaded that one. As you can see, ang daming nakatag. Kasi ginamit ko yung account na to. Or inad ko siya sa kabilang account ko. Yung sa desktop. So, ito yung account ko. And you can add a project here. Pwede din. Mag-add ka using your mobile. And ito yung favorites ko. And also, dito makikita yung task. And right now, I'm currently doing the screen recording. So, ito yung sa editor ko. And basically, you can just click that one. And pwede mo makita siya by board. And you can also check that one na naka-list. And you can also check na naka-calendar. Just pretty the same. So, meron akong ginawa. This is just an update that noong March 21, I have 672 subs. So, yeah, this one. Dito namin ginagawa yung conversation namin with my editor. And you can also add another conversation here. and you can put a project status if you are still on track or hindi na. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and also very easy to use. The same with the platform na nasa desktop nila. And hope you guys like this very simple tutorial of Asana, the very basic one, and why is it mas gusto ko siya compared to Trello. But for beginners, I would really highly recommend the Trello. So, hope you like the tutorial, guys, and I hope na-differentiate nyo yung Trello at saka yung Asana. It's up to you kung ano yung mas gusto nyo gamitin for personal and business management nyo, and sometimes it also depends on the client kung ano yung mas prefer niya. So, you just have to ask. At least, alam mo na kung paano gamitin yung Trello at alam mo na kung paano gamitin yung Asana. And also, if you want me to check your work, just invite my email, this one, and I might feature you on my BossedUp Spotlight. So speaking of that, please check this out. If you want to be featured on my next video, the BossedUp Spotlight, I want you to join my Facebook group, I Am Ready to BossedUp, and share your output there. And yeah, see you inside. And also, I want you to follow my IG account, 𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐸, and just message me there if you have any concerns or questions about work from home. And also, you can comment down below all the topics that you want me to discuss for my next content. And yeah, see you guys on my next one. Bye!